I like our team. I like what it's about. I like their attitude. I like their approach. And it's going to be fun for me to see this team develop and come together and see how good we can be. You know, we won't be picked because I think in the Sun Belt, I don't know the players Lafayette signed. I don't know how good the players are anybody signed because nobody writes about them. You know, if you're one of the SEC schools, you know all about their recruits because they write about them every day, and they're top 50 or 75 players in the country. And you know how good they are because you hear about them all the time. So based on the number that we have, the new number of new players, you know, we're certainly not going to pick at the top or top 2 or 3 in the league. But I do think from a talent standpoint, our team is good enough to be where we've been. Last year's team, to me, the 3 critical games for that team a year ago was the 2 Georgia State games, the 1-point loss there, the overtime loss here to Georgia State, and the 1 or 2 point loss to Lafayette here. Those 3 games were disappointing because we had opportunities to win all 3. And then the conference tournament, when you go back, the 4 overtime game was the longest game in the history of this program, plus the longest game ever in the history of the Sun Belt, 4 overtimes. So it was a good thing, but in retrospect, it wasn't a good thing because we had to turn around and play the next day at 2 o'clock. So these injuries, I'm glad they're happening now. We get Anthony Livingston back. But this team is going to be fun to watch. It's a competitive team. It's a good collection of players. We're going to be better defensively based on what I've seen to this point. Now we've just got to fit and find our roles and identify the strengths and weaknesses of each player so it'll make our team better. Not only do we have new players, we've got a couple of new coaches, and I like our coaching staff. I want to address that also. Mike Scatero is really good. Carlos Wilson's really good. Kyle Drake is new. He was here in the program a year ago, and I like what he's about. And then certainly Melvin Harrelson is still with us. So we've had some changes, not only within our team having 8 new players, we've got some new coaches with it too. And all that will be a process of us getting better. Our practices have been very good, much more competitive than a year ago. Our new players are all trying to find where they fit. And what this team needs to build is some camaraderie within itself. And I think the only way you can build that is to have well thought out, challenging practices, which we've been able to do and have. As I said, we've got 8 new players. They're talented. We have good balance in terms of size, length, post players, perimeter players, and we have some depth. But our biggest challenge is getting them to play together. We've got a lot of teaching to do.
Just to get out there and contribute to help the team. Last year we came to every game and we watched. We came to every practice. We practiced hard, but we never got out there to play. But just bring energy and leadership. Try to help get wins.
Yeah, sitting out last year, it helped me grow a lot as a player. You know, I got to sit out, lift weights, practice hard with the team every day, learn how Coach Brady is. So I think this year just coming on, bringing energy, shooting the ball, getting to the rack, help my teammates dish it. So basically an all-around game.
I just try to work on every aspect of my game, try to get more aggressive around the basket, working on rebounds a lot lately. So just trying to break out here myself, really.
I would say that we just need to trust each other better than we did last year. I just tell some of the players, it's going to be a bumpy road, up and downs. We'll take a couple losses. Hopefully not, but if we do, we can't keep our heads down. We got to move to the next game.
Get it, baby. Face the corner, not the side. Go. Good. Ball. Good. Space out there. Space out there. Cam, Fred, Callie, Nom, Shaw. Rest you guys over there. Yeah. Right. Guard it right here. Run the break the base. Put your hand off. Miss if you need to.